Hello students, today we'll be unlocking the key to improving your learning in 1 month. Having taught many students over the years, these are 3 key steps which I find the most effective to improve learning. The first step is to figure out the content. It's like having a study plan to maximize the efficiency. Step 2 is active recall. There are many resources on active recall and I will share with you an example on how it works. Step 3 is overlearning, to keep asking why. So step 1, figure out the content. What you need to do is to find out what you need to learn and understand. This will maximize your efficiency. Having a study plan keep you focused on what you need to learn. One good way to start is by going through the topic summary at the end of each chapter. Find out what are the key concepts. Take note and look out for the specific details and example as you go through the revision. Step 2 is active recall. So this is also to test yourself on the learning. So imagine your brain is the center of your knowledge. When you are learning, you are uploading the information into the brain. When you are testing yourself, it's the downloading of information from the brain. So the better you are at downloading or retrieving the information, the better you are at answering the questions to improve your learning. So let me ask you a question. What is the formula to calculate the potential difference through an electrical component? So can you remember this formula? So potential difference is the work done by a charge carrier through an electrical component. And the physics formula is voltage equals resistance times current, which is V equals Ri. So one good way is to make use of techniques such as mind mapping to help you remember. So if I were to ask you to think of a very good school in Singapore, which school will come into your mind? I'm sure many of us will have the same answer, which is Raffles Institution, RI. So when we map them together, which is a very good school V, and we get Raffles Institution, which is RI, we will get the physics formula V equals RI. And the more you do this to help to remember and actively recalling the formula, the better you are at committing this to your memory. So step 3, overlearning. Keep asking why. So 5 why concept is often used to find out the root cause of an issue. And we can also apply this 5 why concept to find out the first principle to help our learning. So let's apply this 5 why concept to this question. Do you know why oxygen exists as gas in room temperature? So first we ask ourselves, why does oxygen exist as a gas at room temperature? So this is because oxygen has a low boiling and melting point, so it remains in a gaseous state at room temperature. So next we ask ourselves, why does oxygen have a low melting and boiling point? This is because little amount of energy is required to overcome the weak intermolecular forces or attraction between oxygen molecules. Now we ask ourselves, so why does intermolecular forces of attraction between oxygen molecules are weak? This is because oxygen exists as a simple diatomic molecule held together by weak van der Waals forces. Next, we ask, why does oxygen exist as a simple diatomic molecule? So each oxygen forms a covalent bond with another oxygen atom, creating a discrete O2 molecule. So lastly, we ask, why does oxygen form O2 molecules instead of a giant structure? So this is because oxygen electronic configurations tends to share electrons to form a double bond rather than giant lattice structure. So now coming back to the questions, so why does oxygen exist as a gas in room temperature? This is because oxygen is a simple diatomic molecule where two oxygen atoms are held together by a covalent double bond. The low melting and boiling point, which is a result of the weak intermolecular forces of attraction between this molecule, and small amount of energy is needed to overcome the weak intermolecular forces of attraction, allowing oxygen to remain in gaseous state at room temperature. So now, let us do a quick recap on the 3 steps to improve your learning. The first step is to figure out the content. Step 2 is active recall. Step 3 is overlearning. Keep asking why. So hope this video will help you improve your learning. I am Tutor Thomas and thank you